We've got a special guest who just wrapped up a monumental freshman cross-country season, earning a prestigious national honor. Today, we're talking with Brynn Hurley, a runner for St. Clair County Community College, better known as the SC4 Skippers. Brynn formerly ran for the Cros-Lex Pioneers, where she qualified for the state meet in cross-country all 4 years of her high school career, during which the Pioneers won back-to-back BWAC and regional team titles in 2022 and 2023. She qualified for the track state meet competition her junior and senior years in the 4x800 relay, which also set the BWAC record in 10:02 and the school record in 9:46 in 2024. Brynn had a PR of 19:56 for cross-country coming into college, which she lowered to a 19:02 this season at the NJCAA Region 12 Championships, where she placed fourth, and she also earned all-region and all-conference honors. Brynn recently traveled to Fort Dodge, Iowa, and battled through snowy, tough conditions at the NJCAA Division II National Cross Country Championships, finishing 15th overall to secure the title of All-American. We're going to dive into the challenges of that snowy national race, the transition from high school to collegiate running, and what it means to her to be an All-American. Welcome to the Blue Water Running Podcast, Brynn.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Well, pretty big conclusion to your cross-country season. So you just traveled to Iowa, you battled through some snow, some pretty nasty conditions, as cross-country fans would say, true cross-country, and came out on the other side as an NJCAA All-American. So walk us through that championship race. Like, what did you think when you woke up and you saw snow?
Yeah, we were definitely shocked because we had a 10-minute shakeout run that morning. So when we got up and it was already snowing, it was definitely not what we expected. So, because it was supposed to start at 3, so waking up and seeing that I just knew it was going to be an interesting day.
Now, were you the first race on that course, or had other people already run prior to you?
We were the last race, so everyone had already ran on it.
So it was probably really muddy and
Yeah.
tore up. Oh, man. So did you have to change your mental strategy? Did you have to change anything you had planned to do in your race to adjust?
I had time goals that I knew I had to adjust because the weather wouldn't allow for that, but I tried to not let it get to me like mentally and just hold on to that and just know that it's another 5K.
Yep, we got lots of them in your repertoire, so that wouldn't be too much of a new thing. Well, were there muddy parts that you kind of had to slow down at all or change your stride?
Yeah, there was like along the tight corners, a lot of them, it was pretty deep mud. So there was one hill that we had to go down and right back up. So I definitely went pretty slow down that one, but we all did.
Yeah. Did anybody fall?
Not in front of me that I saw, but I saw lots of videos after of people falling everywhere.
Yeah, I was going to say, I saw one on Instagram, and it was like they would come down, everybody would go, boop, get back up, go the other way. Yeah. Ugh. Well, okay. So you were 15th. So is that the last All-American spot?
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh, you were right on the nose. That's perfect. So, okay, did you know what place you were in as you were kind of coming toward the later stages of the race?
Yeah, I was in 16th and 17th for like most of it. And like my coach was yelling at me and my mom, and they were all telling me where I was. But I'd moved up to 12th and 13th towards the end, but I wasn't like 100% sure. So I was like, okay, if 2 more people pass me, I'll be okay still. But I wasn't sure. So
yeah, I'm sure that was stressful.
Yeah.
So what was the first thing you thought or you felt when you crossed the finish line and you realized, oh my gosh, I got it?
Well, I actually didn't know that I got it at first because I was like asking everyone and no one knew what place I got. And there was like no internet to look at the results. So I was just like trying to find someone that knew. But when I finally found out, it was definitely relieving.
Yeah, I'm sure the waiting game was kind of tense. Ugh. So what do you feel like earning the title of an All-American means to you and your coach and the SC4 program?
It definitely meant a lot to me. It was like a testament to all that I've been through. I worked so hard and it was just so good to like finally have it pay off.
Well, I know that you had posted that you kind of had a mental mindset change. You looked at things a little differently and worked through some things. So what do you feel was the biggest turnaround for you just as far as your mental game goes?
I think just understanding that it's not my race, it's God's, and just handing it to him. I was trying to be in control too much, I think, and it was just stressing me out.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we can't control everything, so that's good advice. All right, so let's talk about your training. We're kind of going backwards now. So you completed your first season as a collegiate athlete. So talking about what you did up to that point, what would a typical training week look like for you if you're at SC4? So, typical weekly mileage, maybe some consistent workouts that you would usually do.
Yeah, we would start with like an easier, longer run in the beginning of the week, and then Tuesday we'd have a workout. A lot of the times it was either like mile repeats or 400s and 800s, and then do recovery runs. And then Friday we'd have another workout, which most of the time was like a progression run or tempo run, and then a long run on Saturday with strength in there too.
So do you feel like there's anything specifically that you were doing that's new that really helped you just kind of get that extra edge, or you thought maybe it helped you feel really prepared?
I like the mile repeats a lot. Those are my favorite workouts. I like the longer ones. But I think doing 400s and 800s was good for me because I'm more endurance based, so doing speed stuff helped like build confidence in that area too.
Yeah, and it helped you at the end when you were trying to get top 15 too.
Yeah.
Well, how has your weekly mileage changed from your high school days? I mean, what do you think was the biggest adjustment for you as you moved from high school cross country to running at SC4?
Yeah, our mileage it never got like too high. Like the highest was 36. I know a lot of places go way higher than that. But I never really tracked it in high school, but I think that was like a good ground to be at because obviously it worked for our team. But the biggest like adjustment for me was honestly just like easy runs because in high school we did everything fast like all the time. So I think like slowing down and like just letting my body recover really helped me being prepared for all the races.
Interesting. Running slower to run faster. It is a thing.
Yeah,
Well, you had a pretty intensely competitive teammate too. So I wonder if that drove any of your workouts.
definitely did. We definitely pushed each other.
Yeah, I was going to say, I got a guess on that one. Okay, so what would you say is the biggest thing that's developed for you in your running, physically, mentally? What do you think, when you look back, is the most significant element that's changed for you?
I just think my mentality is so much better because I got injured last year during cross country. So after that, my mindset was just like really bad. So going forward, I just feel like it's changed so much looking at things like positively and trusting my training. Just all that has really helped. It's
Yeah.
definitely changed from past seasons.
Believing in yourself. Yeah, that's important. Tell me what you are studying at SC4.
I'm going for my Associate of Science right now.
Okay. So, how are you balancing collegiate running with your academics? Do you have time management tips that you would give another student athlete?
Yeah, I just try and stay on top of things and don't lose sight of one thing for the other, like focus too much on running and then drop my grades or something. I just try and create an equal ground between them.
Do you feel like your homework load is bigger in college than it was in high school?
Not really. I've never really had much homework ever, so it's pretty nice.
Okay, well, you never know. Well, let's talk about your team culture. Just seeing some posts from teammates and you and your coach, it seems like you're a very close-knit team. There's a lot of positive things that I've seen come out of SC4 this year. So how would you describe your culture as a team and how important that has been to your individual success?
My teammates, they're my best friends, and I couldn't have accomplished everything without them. They push me, and I think we push each other, and we just work so good as a team. Like workouts, practice, like we're always there for each other, and I think that really helped us get to nationals.
Do you have a memorable moment or something funny that happened that you'd like to share? And it can be part of running your practice or not.
Yeah, probably the bus ride to nationals, because there was just like everything that could have went wrong, like did on this bus ride. It was just like it was supposed to take like 6 hours to get from Chicago to Iowa, and it ended up taking like 9. And we
Oh,
got pulled over.
oh no.
There was just a lot, and it wasn't fun in the moment, but looking back at it, it was definitely memorable for us.
Right. So who drives your bus?
They have like van drivers because we
Oh,
didn't get a
okay.
charter bus, so we had like
Oh,
a
okay.
small bus and we had to share seats. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
It's not the D1 lifestyle, right?
no,
No, I ran NAIA. It's the same thing.
yeah,
Well, what advice would you give to a high school runner? Let's say they're looking at running past high school and they want to attend a community college program. What would you say to them that might, promote that path?
Yeah, I think it's just such a great place to run and like start your academic and athletic career. Like, I don't really know what I want to do for sure, so it was a great place for me to start. And if I could go back, I wouldn't change what I did because it's been super great. The team's super close. It's just fun. It's the same as any other college.
Is everyone coming back next fall for cross country?
I'm not 100% sure, but I know that a lot of us are.
Okay. And you're running track as well, right?
Yes.
So what are your goals as you move into indoor and outdoor track as you look ahead to probably, is this your first indoor season?
Yeah, I've never ran an indoor race before.
Okay. So what goals have you thought about?
I'm hoping to go to nationals again for the 5K because the time's pretty close to mine. So
you want to run the 5K?
yeah.
Oh, well, power to you because that's a lot of laps.
Yeah,
I don't
it
even know
is.
how many laps that is because indoor tracks are 300 meters in a lot of places now. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'd have to do the math on that one. All right. Anything besides the 5,000 you might want to try?
I might do like the 3K, just everything distance, and outdoor. I want to try the 10K once. So
Oh, okay. Oof.
yeah,
Well, that's impressive. That was not my game. There was a
yeah,
girl
that
in
one
my
will be
league.
long.
Yeah, there was a girl in my league in college who she did the 5 and the 10 every meet.
Oh
I
wow.
feel like I don't know. Unless you're going to the marathon, why? But whatever,
Yeah,
whatever
that'd be
works for you.
crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so if you could go back to the start of the season and you could give yourself one piece of advice, hindsight's 2020, what would it be?
I'd just say let go and let God because, like, don't overthink it. Don't stress about it because it'll work out.
All right, and my favorite question, if you could run anywhere in the world with anyone of your choice, and they could be living, they could be from the past, where would you choose to go and who would you pick to run with you?
I'd probably go like Colorado or Utah, like in the mountains. I want to run on like trails because there's nowhere to do that around here.
Would you
And
pick anyone?
I'd probably, well, there's a couple people. I can't choose
Well,
one.
you can name them all. This is my
Probably,
podcast. I can do whatever I want.
probably the 4x8 from my junior year, and then also Jack and Madeline.
Okay. All right.
Just everyone.
That sounds good. Yeah. Well, congratulations on a fantastic freshman season, All-American. 2 more seasons to go as far as indoor and outdoor track this year. So I'm sure there's more amazing things on the horizon. So thanks for chatting with me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. Please share an episode to help spread the word about Blue Water Running's mission, which is to feature and celebrate the achievements of high school and collegiate cross-country and track and field athletes from our area. You can follow Blue Water Running on Instagram, X, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, along with athlete and meet reports and photography on the website at bluewaterrunning.org. A subscription to the website with unlimited access to all articles is $5 a month or $50 for the entire year and helps cover the cost of web, podcast, and photography site hosting fees. Coverage of Blue Water Running is sponsored in part by Elite Feet of Port Huron. If you need running shoes, spikes, or apparel, they have a friendly and knowledgeable staff to help you find just the right fit, and they've spent years supporting our local athletes here in the Blue Water area. They're located at 327 Huron Avenue in downtown Port Huron. Verlindy Insurance, located in Richmond, Michigan, is also a supporter of coverage on Blue Water Running. Training as an athlete teaches you resilience and preparation. Apply those lessons to your life with their insurance plans and be ready for anything with them by your side.